What's up guys, Jörgen here. Samsung have really managed to hype their new flagship, Samsung Galaxy S8. And it's quite understandable because they have a specification and a design that sticks out from the crowd. So you can really say that they have taken it to a whole new level here. Something that seems to come this year is tall displays. And Samsung have made a really awesome display here, with the rounded corners and the curved edges that's almost vanish over the side. So there's almost no frame here. It's colorful and bright, so it's good visibility outdoors here. It's a 5.8-inch OLED display with a resolution of 2960 by 1440. But it's not delivered with that resolution, so you have to go into settings and change the resolution here. Probably because Samsung would like to save the battery here. With your phone you also get a charger and a headset, and even a couple of USB connectors. Something that I really like is their always on screen. I really like the design they've made here. But then we can go to something that doesn't work as good, and that is a fingerprint scanner. It's a little bit odd placement beside the camera. And for me who is left-handed, it's quite hard to reach sometime, and you have to change grip, and it's very easy to push a button or the finger slides in over the screen and starts the software. And sometimes it takes a while for it to find the finger, so yeah, you have to try a couple of times. So this is probably one of the weakest thing on the phone. But of course you also have the iris scanner and face recognition, and they're quite good. Even if I feel that they're a little bit too slow to come into the phone, you have to aim the phone and things like that. So I still prefer to open the phone with a fingerprint scanner. As I mentioned before, has Samsung some really great specification here. They put in a Snapdragon 835, Adreno 540 GPU, 4 GB of RAM and at least 64 GB of storage, which is expandable with a micro SD card up to 256 GB. And a lot more technology have they pushed in here. So they have really pushed it to the maximum here. And they even have still the headphone jack. But let's go back to the screen. And as I said before, so is it a really great screen with a high resolution. So you get a really good browsing experience, and you can see a lot when you're in programs like Twitter. But not all software can handle the high resolution. So you can get some black bars. But this is something that I don't even think about. But something when you're in like YouTube, can you cut the movie so you miss some part, but then you can go up to full screen. So here you have to choose between get black bars or full screen. Here on the screen we also have the Edge screen, which is a tool where you can access your calendar or reminder and other quite cool tools. Like you have tools that you can take screenshots that are round and save. And when we're talking screenshots, so have Samsung also included so you can take screenshot of a whole page. So you can scroll down while you're taking a screenshot. So it takes a screenshot of the whole page, and that can be quite useful to have sometime. When it comes to the cameras, I have updated the sensor and the optics here. On the front we have the 8 megapixel camera, on the back we have a 12 megapixel camera with a f1.7 aperture. And they have a dual pixel autofocus image stabilization. So even here have they gone all in. The photo and 4K video looks great and have excellent contrast, color and sharpness. So here can you trust Samsung to capture your moment. And with a screen like this, you also have a great viewfinder that can help you capture this moment. And the camera software is good and have all the features that you need and even more. So as always, it's Samsung really great when it comes to the camera. And here at the camera we have a function that takes us to Bixby, Samsung's new smart assistant. And with all smart assistants, so is the functionality not always the best. Here can you aim the camera at an object and get some information back. Sometimes it works, sometimes not. In most cases it does not work that very good. And Samsung have even made an on button for Bixby, which takes us to Bixby page. Here does it collect some important information for you, like a calendar and events and other useful app information. But I think full potential is not there yet, because they have not activated the voice command and things like that yet. So we probably have to wait and see the full potential of the assistant till later on. The battery is something that Samsung have had some problem with before. So I think they have played it quite safe here. They put in a 3000 mAh battery. So not the best in the class, but you manage a full day with average use here. And something that I really like, they have put in wireless charging and a really good fast charging. So if you're running low on battery, you can put it on charge. And then you can manage to use your phone for at least the rest of the day. The speakers are probably not the best in the class here, but it's always hard to do good speakers when you have water resistance. So here is a little weakness. But I'm quite impressed they have managed to push in all this technology into the phone. And they have not even removed the headphone jack, which is something that other phone manufacturers have done today. So this is quite impressive. And they have even managed to do a really awesome design here. So they really sticks out from the crowd even here. So I think that Samsung had done a really good package here. And I think that's it. So don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.